Hello everybody, thanks for joining.
Hello.
Naakbಾರ್ದು ಯೂಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾನಿಯನ್ ಮಾಡು. ಈ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು ಜನನ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಕಾಲ್ಗೆ. ನೀನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಿರತ್ತೆ ನೋಡು. ಮಾತಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನೀನು ಮಾತಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಓಕೆ,
ನೀನೆಲ್ಲ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಸೈಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಇದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಮಾಮ.
ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಲೈವ್ ಓಕೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಬರ್ತಿದೆಯಾ? ಓಕೆ. Should we wait for a couple of minutes?
4 minutesಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಮಾಮ.
Are you able to admit people? Okay. We are starting now. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಚಿನಿವಾರ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಡ್ರೀಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಚಿನಿವಾರ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್, ನೀವು ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಿಳ್ಕೊತೀರಾ ಇನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡಲು ಸೇರಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಮುನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಪ್ರೇಯರ್. ಪೂಜ್ಯಾಯ ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರಾಯ ಸತ್ಯಧರ್ಮ ರಥಾಯ ಚ ಭಜತಾಂ ಕಲ್ಪವೃಕ್ಷಾಯ ನಮತಾಂ ಕಾಮಧೇನುವೆ. ಈ ಪ್ರೇಯರಿಂದ ನಾವು ರಾಯರಲ್ಲಿ ಸದಾ ನಂಬಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ರಾಯರೇ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಈ ದಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಎಂದು ನಂಬಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಮುಂಚೆ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್, ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಚಿನಿವಾರ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನನ್ನು ಅಂತ. ಆಗಸ್ಟ್ 14 we friends casually met for dinner. When we met for dinner, we started talking about what we have been doing so far. It's been more than 15 years where we have been doing some small support to different people, be it education sponsorship, be it providing some groceries. So when we like-minded people, when we started joining, we thought, why not? With the gaps that we have identified, which we'll talk a bit later,
Mama.
why not why not we go for formalizing this and bringing a registered foundation in helping in helping and supporting the people the way we have been doing in a very small method, right? That is where today, in front of all of you, I thank again for joining. We are launching Chinivar Foundation.
ನಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮಾಮ.
ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಒಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಚಿನಿವಾರ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ದು. ಆದರೆ ನವೆಂಬರ್ 15, 2025 ಶ್ರೀ ಶ್ರೀ ಸುಬುಧೇಂದ್ರ ತೀರ್ಥ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳ ಹಸ್ತದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಚಿನಿವಾರ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಇದು ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರೋಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಯಿತು. ನವಂಬರ್ 6 ನಾವು ಇನ್ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನನ್ನು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನವಂಬರ್ 6 ಇನ್ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕಾರೆ ಹೇಗಪ್ಪ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಫೌಂಡೇಶನನ್ನು, ಈ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಥರ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಥರ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ. ಆಗ ಅನಿಲ್ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್, ಅವನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತು ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬಂತು. ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳನ್ನು ನಂಬಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಯಾಕೆ ನಾವು ಮಂತ್ರಾಲಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನಾವು ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅನ್ನೋ ಆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೆ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಾವು ಮಂತ್ರಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಪರಿಚಯ ಇರೋರನ್ನ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಪರಿಚಯ ಇರೋರ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಅವರು, ಬನ್ನಿ, ಗುರುಗಳು ಸಿಗೋದು ಬಹಳ ಕಷ್ಟ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಅವ್ರು ತುಂಬ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹಲವಾರು ಎಂಗೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗಳಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಬನ್ನಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ನವಂಬರ್ 14 ಶುಕ್ರವಾರ ಸಂಜೆ 8:00 ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು ಗುರುಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ನವಂಬರ್ 15ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಅಂತ. ತಕ್ಷಣ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆನೇ ನಾವು ಹೊರಟ್ವಿ ಮಂತ್ರಾಲಯಕ್ಕೆ. ಹೋಗಿ ಕಾದ್ವಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆದಿದ್ದು ನಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ರೋಮಾಂಚಕಾರಿ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ನಾವು ಹೋಗಿ ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ಯಾವ ಹೋಟೆಲ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓನರ್ ಬಂದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಸರ್ ನೀವು ಇಂಥ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳ ಬೃಂದಾವನದ ಮುಂದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಕೊಡಿ, ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಾಯಿತು. ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ನೀವು ಕಾಯಿರಿ, ಆದರೆ ನಾವು ಗುರುಗಳು ಹತ್ರ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಸರಿ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಕಾದ್ವಿ. ರಥೋತ್ಸವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಯಿತು. ಗುರುಗಳು ಬಂದರು. ಗುರುಗಳ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋದ್ವಿ. ಗುರುಗಳು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಈ ಥರ ಸಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡದೇ ಇರೋರು ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಫುಲ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಚಿನಿವಾರ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ, ತುಂಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ನಾವು ಗುರುಗಳೇ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಿಂದನೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥಿಸಿದ್ವಿ. ಅವರು ಮಂತ್ರಾಕ್ಷತೆಯಿಂದ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಅವರೇ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ಫೋಟೋವನ್ನು ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್ನ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕಾಯಿತು. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಇವೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಅದೃಷ್ಟನೋ ರಾಯರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದರಿಂದನೇ ನಾವು ಸದಾ ನಂಬಿರೋದು ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳ ಕೃಪೆಯಿಂದನೇ ಈ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರೋದು ಅಂತ. ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣದಾಗಿ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಫಾರ್ಮಲಾಗಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ, ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮಲಾಗಿ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಅಥವಾ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೊಂದು ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಈ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ನಡೀತಿರ್ಬೇಕಾರೆ ಅದು ನಾವು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಬಹಳ ಸ್ಪೀಡಾಗಿ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಮುಂದುವರಿತಿದೆ. ನಾವು ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೊಂದು ಗ್ರಾಸರಿ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟು, ಮುಂದೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಏನು ಅದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟು ಅಂತ, ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೊಂದು ಗ್ರಾಸರಿ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಆದರೆ ಅದು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ 4 ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರೋ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ ಸಹ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು. ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇ ಮಾಡಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಶುರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದ್ರ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಮುಂದೆ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ. ಅದನ್ನು ಶುರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಮುಂದಿನ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಇಯರಲ್ಲಿ ಶುರು ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅಚಾನಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನವರು 2 ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ, ಆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟು ನಾವು ಮುಂದೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದು, ನಿನ್ನೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಲೆಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ನಾವು ಏನೇ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೂ ಅದ್ರ 10ರಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡಾಗಿ, ಅದ್ರ 10ರಷ್ಟು ಸೈಜಲ್ಲಿ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಮುಂದುವರಿತಿದೆ. ಆ ಕಾರಣದಿಂದನೇ ನಾವು ನಂಬಿರೋದು ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ನೆಪ ಮಾತ್ರ, ಇದು ರಾಯರು ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಈ ಪೀಠಿಕೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲೇಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಸತಿ ನಾವು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ್ಲೂ ಒಂದು ರೋಮಾಂಚನ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನನ್ನು ನಾವು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆಸೆಪಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ಈ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೀವು ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ. ಚಿನಿವಾರ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೆಸರು ಇಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಇದು ಲಾಂಚ್ ಇವೆಂಟಿನ 2ನೇ ಫೋಟೋ ರಾಯರ ಬೃಂದಾವನದ ಮುಂದೆ. ಚಿನಿವಾರ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಲೋಗೋ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಥ ಇದೆ. ನಾವೇನು ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪಿಂಗ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್, ಸಪೋರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಗಿಂಗ್ ಬೆಳಕು ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಟು ಎವ್ರಿ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ಸ್ ಲೈಫ್. ಆ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಲೋಗೋದನ್ನು ಬಹಳ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಲೋಗೋ, ತುಂಬ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಕೇಟೆಡ್ ಬೇಡ, ಬಹಳ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಲೋಗೋ, ಆದರೆ ಅರ್ಥಭರಿತವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು ಲೋಗೋ, ವೆರಿ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ಫುಲ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್. ಸಪೋರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಗಿಂಗ್ light to every child's life. Here, that is what is Chinivar Foundation. We are now incorporated. What this means is also very important. We are incorporated as Section 8 non-profit organization under Ministry of Corporate Affairs. ಇದು ನಾನ್-ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಐ ವುಡ್ ಸೇ ನಾನ್-ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಪ್. ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಪ್ಗೂ there is no difference absolutely. Other startups are for profit, and this Section 8 organization is for non-profit. There are different types of incorporations that is possible in India. One is trust, one is society, which are registered with state governments, and the third one is Section 8. This is governed by Ministry of Corporate Affairs. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಒಂದು ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಫೈಲಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲದೂ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ with Ministry of Corporate Affairs, as you know, like in any other corporate company. And that is exactly what we wanted. We wanted our people, our donors, our supporters to know that they can trust us, know that they can really believe that when we say we will deliver this, when we say we will do this, we really are going to do it. That is where we registered with Section 8 and incorporated Chinivar Foundation on November 6, 2025. What you see on the screen is our incorporation certificate, our license to operate, our PAN card, and our UPI code, through which, if you wish, you can definitely make donations as well. Today, today we are incorporated, but our journey of doing these projects started in September. When we started in September, it was merely a WhatsApp status that brought people together. We did not expect the overwhelming response that we would get. People believed in us. They called us. They said, hey, we wanted somebody that we trust do this, because we want to help, but so many times we don't know whether the fund will reach the right person or not, or the right beneficiary or not. And then they provided with kind donations. They provided with cash donations. They provided us with guidance to say, okay, hey, do the project this way. If you are doing Shikshana project, go and sign a document, or go and sign a letter of understanding with the school. These kind of guidance are very important to us. Like, we want to give Belaku light to the children that are benefited from these programs. All of you who have joined hands with us are providing Belaku to us in going in the right direction. Having said that, I really want to thank each and every one of the people who believed in us, right? Who believes in us, right? So these are people who just blindly said, okay, go ahead. If you are doing something like this, we are with you. They brought in guidance. They gave donation without questioning, right? So this is exactly why we thought, whenever we had some doubts, okay, whether we can pull this through or not, it is the trust of these people, of trust of all of you, that made us believe that yes, this is possible, we can do this, and we are guided by you and Raghavendra Swamigalu. Thank you so much for trusting and helping us reach where we are today. Before we go further, I would like to request, right? What you see on the screen is a QR code. You can scan. It leads to chinivarfoundation.org website, where you can fill in your contact details so that we can send updates to you regularly.
Let's take a small break.
One moment, please.
Unmute Google. Google meeting ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾನೆ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಬರ್ತದೆ.
Okay. Sorry, I understood that there was a problem with my audio. I hope everybody can hear me now, because there are a couple of means of communication. I did not realize that Google Meet was not working. Very sorry for it. The same content is on YouTube live as well. Instead of repeating everything, I'll just summarize, and later I would request you to watch the YouTube live as well. Let me share my screen back. Okay. So far, let me quickly summarize. Again, very sorry, sorry for the technical glitch. I was explaining why we started Chinivar Foundation, why we are doing what we are doing, and why and how we started Chinivar Foundation. Quickly to say, it was just a small idea that we friends came up together to say that we should do something. We have been doing something quite a lot, but why not give it a formal structure? And that is where Chinivar Foundation came into picture. And the logo that you see about Chinivar Foundation, it just explains the same thing. Supporting hands coming together. Quickly to say, it was a small idea that we friends came up. Okay. Yeah, what I was saying, our logo just says together to say that we should. Can everybody be on mute, please? There is a bit of echo that is coming in. Indrajit, sorry man, I am muting you. Yeah. So, like I was explaining, our logo, it's pretty simple. Helping hands, helping kids in education and bringing light to their life. We launched, what we call it as a spiritual launch. We launched Chinivar Foundation in the hands of Sri Subudendra Tirtha Swamiji on November 15th, 2025. And today we are bringing Chinivar Foundation to all of you as a public launch. And again, I thank every one of you for believing in us, because without your support or without your backing and also just encouraging with a pat on the back, we would not have reached where we are, because we were definitely doubting, are we running at speed, is it what we want to do, and all of that. But the simple thought that yes, if we do this is what will give us a sense of satisfaction in our life, drove us here. And your support is what made us believe that there is a bigger picture in our life to play. There is a bigger hand that is helping us, which is Raghavendra Swamigalu, and that is where we are launching Chinivar Foundation. Now, again, I request everybody, please scan the QR code on the screen, put in your contact details so that we can regularly send updates to you. The same QR code is on all the screens going forward here, so you can scan any point of time through this. Otherwise, of course, you can always reach out at chinivarfoundation.org/contact and bring in your details. Now, let me continue. I want to explain why we do what we do, and what programs we are gonna do in Chinivar Foundation. Whenever we did this research, saying that okay, of course we want to help children. This was a given. There was no second thought about it. But when we were thinking of what do we do with supporting children, we did some research, and the results that came is really staggering and heartbreaking. According to UNICEF Borgen Project Report of 2024, 30 million kids in India are orphans, and every year 1.17 million kids are dropping out of school. Be it many reasons, it could be poverty, it could be access to education, it could be that the family cannot afford it, or it could be that there is something else that comes up as a reason. But 1.17 million children dropping out of school, it's a staggering number, right? Even though there is a lot of funds available from different CSRs, thanks to the government, they also modified the CSR. They also modified the CSR rules and process just this winter session, which happened in November. They have reduced the limit of the revenue of the company which is eligible to provide CSR. So that means more number of companies are going to be eligible to provide funding. So when we saw this and saw the number of kids that have been dropping out of school, then it was very clear to us, this is the area that we have to support. We have seen many people wanting to do this, and also they are helping with, they are doing a fantastic job. But we saw a gap. We'll talk about what was the gap that we saw. and we will see that in the coming slides. Belaku, which is our core guiding value. Belaku exists to break this cycle, give children access to sustained and quality education. Where we created this, where children are seen not as beneficiaries, not as numbers, but as our own children. This is where the Chinivar Foundation vision was born. A vision to care for every child as our own. What we mean by this is, we want to make sure that every child that is associated with Chinivar Foundation is given the same love and affection that we would want to give our children. Give not just love and affection, give the facilities that the children, our children would get to the every children that is associated with Chinivar Foundation. Be it nutrition, be it health, be it mentorship, overall growth for every child. That is where we say to any child that gets associated with Chinivar Foundation, we'll treat that child as our own. That is where our vision says, to care for every child as our own. Having said this, I want to play a small video, about 2 minutes, but it roughly summarizes almost everything of what we stand for, our values, our programs, etc. For those who have missed the audio in the beginning, again, apologize, but this video should do the justice. Thank you. Let me play this video.
Are you someone who wants to help but don't know how? Are you someone who wants to give but aren't sure if your support will really reach? Welcome to the Chinivar Foundation, a Section 8 non-profit that works corporate style, with one simple promise: trust and transparency. Because when you give with trust, you give with heart. A Section 8 foundation is registered under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. It functions like a private company, fully compliant and accountable, but without taking profits. Every rupee goes where it should, to the cause, not the company. Every child dreams of becoming someone great. But today, over 31 million children in India are out of school, and more than half of those in orphanages drop out before class 10. Because of limited resources, unaffordable schooling, short-term funding, and discontinuity in education, dreams are fading, not for lack of will, but for lack of opportunity. To address this problem, we built something new, something powerful. The Belaku platform, BELAKU, which means light, is our guiding force. B for balance, supporting food and education equally. E for empowerment, building confidence and self-reliance. L for learning, because knowledge is freedom. A for accessibility, every child deserves opportunity. K for kindness, compassion in every action. U for unity, together with partners, donors, and you. Through Belaku Aahara, we ensure food security for families and children in need. Through Belaku Shikshana, we enable quality education, mentorship, and emotional growth. And through Belaku Shaale, we're building a free residential school, a place every child can truly call home. Together, let's be the light that empowers every child to see the world they couldn't see otherwise. Join this movement, support, volunteer, share, because when we come together, we become the light.
Yes, I think this video summarizes exactly what we are in I mean, I couldn't have explained it more better. Thank you so much. Now, Anil, one of the co-founders of Chinivar Foundation, he is going to talk about our values, our programs. I'm handing it over to him. Thank you.
Thank you, Brahma. So, good evening and a warm welcome to everyone once again. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಡಚಣೆ ಆಯಿತು, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಿ. Hopefully we'll make it better now. And yeah, as you saw the video, It was very much well explained about our key values and core values, Belaku platform. We are going to discuss about it in the future slides and our key initiatives and the programs what we have started through our Chinivar Foundation. As you can see the scan here, the scan is put with the only intent so that you can be part of Chinivar Foundation. You can scan and register yourself so that we'll be able to send all the communications related to our foundation and you can be part of it too. So as explained in the video, Belaku platform, which is our core value where we are operating Chinivar Foundation, where we bring balance through supporting both food and education equally and empowering the children with families for self-reliance and spreading the knowledge for children, which is what we are focusing in one of our initiatives, and accessibility to all the resources for all the children. That is also one of our core value, and compassion and humanity, which we want to spread in this world. So that is our one of our core values as well. And at last but not the least, we want to work with partner NGOs, donors, sponsors, teachers, and schools. So that is also one of our core values where we bring in with the Belaku platform. Belaku platform majorly brings all the different class of people from schools, educators, orphanages, mentors, donors in one platform where we can address the gaps through our initiatives. So Belaku platform is our fundamental value. So let us look at the Belaku ecosystem. Ecosystem ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ 3 ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಬೆಳಕು ಆಹಾರ, ಬೆಳಕು ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ, ಬೆಳಕು ಶಾಲೆ. ಬೆಳಕು ಆಹಾರ, the main intention of starting Belaku Aahara, that was our initial initiative what we started, where we provide food security to the unprivileged kids or the orphanages by empowering them, because food is the basic necessity of the human being. So we started with that initiative by providing food security, by helping them with the groceries and partnering with NGOs. And we were fortunate with, in our 4th project, we also got an opportunity to work with one MNC, Luxoft, where we were able to reach 4 of the NGOs in 4x scale. So we were very fortunate and we are very thankful to that. And moving on to Belaku Shikshana focuses on the gaps where we have many NGOs right now, and where they only provide food and shelter, where they cannot provide continuous education and holistic education growth to the kid. So that is where we come in. That is our bridge, where we want to bridge that by providing a holistic growth to the kid. So Belaku Shikshana focuses on that. And Belaku Shaale, which is our long-term vision, we want to establish a free, high-quality school where we can give a good education and a safe living condition to the underprivileged kids. As you have seen the Belaku ecosystem, let's see how we want to operate the Belaku platform with the care model. The care model. Okay. So the care model, as it self-explains, that's an acronym. We want to bring in core education to the child, where the child continually studies and without any breaks, because right now that is the gap where we want to address that. Any NGOs who helps the kid doesn't promise to provide education to all the till the 10th or 12th. So we want to bridge that gap by providing a continuous education without break, where the kid will never drop out because of numerous reasons, as we know. And also not only focusing on the education and academics, we also want to nurture the kids with enough opportunities by discovering their talents in sports, arts, or skills, and addressing these two, the resilience and the health, which are in the care model. We want to protect the children with their mental, emotional, and physical well-being as well. So we want to work in that aspect as well. And after all these, we also want to nurture the kids with providing proper mentorship, where we can support the kid for the life beyond the school as well. And so as we have learned how we operate and how we want to work through our care models, let us focus on our key promises of transparency and the real impact what we have done so far. By the way, this is our website, chinivarfoundation.org, which is up and live. Please access it. Please go through the website and please share your feedbacks. And we would like to, register also in the website, and we would like to work with you. I once again want to thank all of you for joining, because without you, you are making a real impact here. We are just enablers. We are just a means to the end, where we are bringing the people together. So you are all part of this foundation. Please feel free to go to this website and join us. As I was mentioning, transparency is our fundamental value. As we know, in these days, trust is not claimed. We believe that trust is not claimed and it's demonstrated. And the transparency is a unique selling point of our non-profit startup. So here we mainly focus on people are really willing to help. People are really interested to support all the NGOs here, but they don't know if that reaches to the people in need, or lack of hesitancy where the funds are not being utilized properly. So we want to break that barrier here by bringing the trust model. As you can see, the trust stands for transparency in finances, where each rupee is accountable and traceable, so that we keep a track of the money, how we have spent and where we have spent, because we are answerable to all the donors, beneficiaries, and the purpose what we are doing. So we want to keep a track of all the money spent in our organization, and also all the spendings of our funds, which will be up and live in the website at any point of time, which can be seen at all times. So, and one more key takeaway in our transparency is the communication. We want to keep an up-to-date open communication, where a donor would want to know how his money is spent when he donates it. So that is one of our key point to address through this NGO, because we want to build that trust with the donor, so that he should know how his money has been spent and how much money is spending and how we are going to spend it. So we promise that we keep that open communication and the strong sense of accountability, where we are holding ourselves accountable for each rupee spent through our foundation. And as I said, the outcomes are always trackable. You can always see in the website, which is up and live. As an example, we have put up a communication, what we generally do with our donors so far, what we have done. As you can see, the donation, what they have spent, is divided into all the projects what we have done so far, and also we are showing the remaining funds, how much is there. So with that, they would get a sense of belief that their money is well spent and is reaching to the people in need. So at any point of time, they can always check with us, and also in the website, everything has been transparent. Okay, as we have known the care model and the transparency and the trust model, what we have been working so far, I would like to bring to your notice about the impact and stats. So far, we have completed 4 Belaku Aahara projects, which amounts to 1.4 lakh, and which has reached 400 plus kids. And also, through Belaku Shikshana, we have been fortunate able to provide 2 kids with the tuition fees to Gnana Vikasa school. As you can see, the total fund raised till now is 3.2 lakhs, and the total funds utilized is 1.8 lakh. And for the financial year 2025 and 26, we are in need of 1 lakh, and we also have a runway funds for 3 months. Also, these values and these numbers are all up and live in the website as well. You can see at any point of time. These are some happy faces, what we have been able to do till now for the past 3 to 4 months. These are some examples where you can see the kids and what are the drives, what we have done so far. So you can see all of them here. And we really thank each and one of you, so that you have been a great part of this, and we really need your support, and keep supporting us. So we have one of the guide who was working with us on the Belaku Shikshana project, Padmini ma'am. So she's a retired teacher. National Public School in Shimoga. She would like to say a few words. Over to you, Padmini ma'am. Padmini ma'am, can you hear us? ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Good evening, everyone. I'm Padmini from Shimoga. I'm very happy to be a part of this official launching program of Chinivar Foundation. ಇತ್ತೀಚಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅವ್ರವ್ರ ಕೆಲಸದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಬ್ಯುಸಿಯಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಈವನ್ ಅವ್ರ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಟೈಮ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರನ್ನೇ ಕೇಳಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದೊಂದು ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಅಂಥದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಅಂತ ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬ್ಯುಸಿಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದು IT-ನಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯುಸಿ ಸ್ಕೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಈ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ನ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸು ಹೊರಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಆಹಾರ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ನೀಡಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಹುಡುಕಿ ತೆಗೆದು ಅಂಥವರಿಗೆ ಗ್ರಾಸರೀಸ್ನ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಿಂದೆ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ನಾನು ಸಹ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ. ಅದು ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಭೇಟಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ. ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಯಿತು. ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಪ್ರೌಡ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಎ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಅಂಥದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಅಹೆಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮನ್ನು ತೊಡಗಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂದಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂತ ಬಡ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಒಂದು ಶಿಕ್ಷಣದ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯನ್ನು ಅವರು ಹೊರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂದಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ತುಂಬ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ತರುವಂಥ ವಿಷಯ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸರ್ವಿಸನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ದೇವರವರಿಗೆ ಆಯುಷ್ಯ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅನೇಕ ರೀತಿಯ ಸಮಾಜ ಸೇವೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವಂತಾಗಲಿ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ನಾವುಗಳು ಸಹ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸಹಭಾಗಿಗಳಾಗೋಣ ಅಂತ ಆಶಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Thank you, ma'am. So I would request Brahma to take up from here to talk about our roadmap and budget planning.
ಪದ್ಮಿನಿ ಮೇಡಮ್, ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯನ. ನೀವು ಆಹಾರ 3 ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ರಿ, ಜನಸೇವಾ ಆರ್ಫನೇಜ್ಗೆ. ತುಂಬ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಗೈಡೆನ್ಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅದರಿಂದ ಈಗ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟು ಶುರುವಾಗಿದೆ. ಹೀಗೆ ಗೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ಖಂಡಿತ ತುಂಬ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಶ್ಯೂರ್ ಸರ್, ಶ್ಯೂರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್.
ಸೊ continuing, right? So thanks Anil. Anil explained very nicely about what we want to do, our transparency model, our care model. Again, just to iterate, many many non-profit organizations start, but what I have seen with my personal experience also, there is a lack of transparency which makes people not to proceed and hesitate whether their fund is going to get utilized very well or not. And when we thought of Chinivar Foundation, before even we started thinking about what projects we do, first thing that we thought is transparency. If we cannot provide transparency, there is no point in doing this, because it's not us who are doing things, it is you who are doing the good deeds. Because of your support, we have just become the enablers to make sure that your good intent reaches the right destination. That is where transparency is super important for us. It is our USP. Every bit of money that we would get, we are accountable. We will keep every penny to penny tracking. What that means is that any point of time, if you are a donor, or if you are a well-wisher, or if you want to more than welcome to come and check whether we are doing the right thing or not, because that kind of check is very important. We promise to provide the complete transparent details to you. To a donor, if you have associated with Shikshana project, you will get details of the specific kid that you are supporting. Of course, with the privacy rules in place, we will not share every data of the child. We will provide masked data to protect the identity of the child as well. But we will make sure that you get every bit of it, and you also, like us, feel that you are supporting one of your own children. That is where transparency is key for us. And even in Ahara projects, you saw the example of WhatsApp message that we have been already sending to the donors. To a paisa, we are tracking how a person's fund is utilized. If they have sent 1,000 rupees and we have utilized it in 3 different projects, we very clearly show this is the amount that you have sent. These are the programs it is utilized. What you did not see in the image, you saw just the message, but what you did not see are the images that go along with that message. The images carry the details of the project. The images carry bills of us acquiring the groceries from stores, so that you very well know that we have delivered our promise. And that is where, iterating again, transparency is even more important. The day we cannot stay transparent, we will not operate. That is why transparency is our USP, and we will continue to do so. From there, I would want to continue to talk a little bit about our roadmap. What you see in this picture is what we thoroughly thought what we should do in the next 5 years. Of course, on the top of the screen, you see what has happened so far, right from when a dream was born to today, launch. Thank you again for everybody's support. Let me explain what we plan for the next 5 years as bare minimum. This is the minimum that we want to achieve. But with all of your support, we want to, like you see the rocket on the right hand side, we want to skyrocket, right? 2026, we want to continue our Aahara projects, delivering each month our Aahara kit to different NGOs, which means another 12 NGOs or 12 such programs in 2026. We want to evolve and create and kick off the care model. We have now brainstormed of how we want to set up care model. Let me take a minute again to explain about care model. Anil explained it beautifully. Just to add a couple of things. For us, the care model is very key. We don't want to be a NGO or a non-profit organization that just sponsors somebody's school fee. We want to be involved in the growth of the child. We want to provide mentorship. We want to provide healthcare support. We are talking to different healthcare organizations right now as we speak. We want to make sure that it's not just their academics that is paid attention to. It could a child could be interested in music. A child could be interested in sports. We want to make sure that we tap into and understand that wish of the child and enable that. So that is where Shikshana program. Of course, Shikshana stands for education, but it is not about just education. It is education as an overall growth for the child, which is a holistic growth. So we will evolve that program. We will talk to different counselors. We'll talk to different school teachers. Padmini madam has been helping us a lot. So we will evolve this program over 2026 and bring it even more in detail in academic year 2026. We will further enroll another 5 students into Shikshana program, totaling to 7 children. Two children started this year. Next year it would become 7 children. And the same pattern would repeat, that we continue to do the Aahara program. We continue to add another 5 kids in the Shikshana program through 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030. And 2032 is where we want to launch our Belaku Shaale school. Belaku Shaale will be a free residential school for the kids, where we will identify the kids from different locations. We will bring them to our school. We will provide overall growth support to them, be it education, be it PT, be it additional sports, music, etc. It's a very big dream. Looking at the private schools, the kind of fees that is going on in cities like Bangalore, we do not know how we will achieve this, but that is what we have set our target to, and I'm very sure with all of your encouragement, we will be able to build such a school and show to people that this is possible, right? So show to people that a great education system can be built, and it need not cost as much. It need not cost at all to kids that deserve it. So this is our roadmap. Let me move on to the budgetary aspect that we have calculated. This is again for the bare minimum of what we want to do, what you saw on our roadmap. We would need, example in 2026, about 2.4 lakhs for the Aahara program, about 2.5 lakhs for Shikshana program, and of course we have our admin expenses on top of it. when we want to build such a transparent system, we also have to invest a bit in the technology so that every bit of traceability of fund, traceability of the programs that we do are achieved. That takes a bit of effort and expenses as well. So that is what you see as admin charges, and thereby we want to grow. We have not considered inflation in this. It is pure number. Of course, 2.4 lakhs today will not be 2.4 lakhs in 2030. So it will step by step increase. With all of your support, we believe that this is achievable, and this is bare minimum that we want to achieve. With your support, like I said, we want to skyrocket. We want to do much more. So far in the last 3 months itself, what we thought we would do versus what we were enabled to do is completely different. We have gone 3x and 4x in the aspects of what we wanted to do. With all your kind support, I believe that we can do much more than this and reach every nook and corner of the country. Currently, the program is we are doing this program only in Bangalore because we are living in Bangalore. We want to also learn through this process of how to do it right. So we are doing it in Bangalore, but soon we also want to expand it beyond Bangalore and reach every nook and corner of the country where we can set up this scalable model that we have thought of. Again, I urge everybody, scan the QR code, please register yourself so that we can provide our updates to you regularly and you can stay associated with us. I think we have come to the end of our launch event. To summarize, it's been a great 3 to 4 months for us, but this has been a dream in making since 15 years. I think the stars have aligned. We have Gurugala Anugrahadinda now ivaga we have reached that stage. Yes, we have reached that stage, and again I thank every one of you. But I want to make one extra request than thanking, right? So because if all of us join our hands, only then this kind of program is achievable. So this is our ask. How you can help us? You can donate. You can financially support in food education programs. You can volunteer with us because we need as many hands on the deck to make this program successful. And I'm really overwhelmed by the support that we are already getting. Couple of the people that I know of who joined in my previous organization as junior engineers, they have come up and said, Brahma, we are living in Chennai. Why don't we do the similar program in Chennai? We will help you. When I heard that and when I told our other founders, they were astonished. Like every one of us, it's very hard for us to believe the kind of support system that we are getting. We want you to continue that. If you believe in us, I think we can deliver this. Yeah. So partner with us if you are a corporate or if you are an event management company. If you are a school, partner with us. We can in the local schools and from the local community, we can bring in kids under Shikshana program. That is where Shikshana program has been designed such way. It's local school, local mentor, and local guardian. You can sponsor a child or you can sponsor a program. You can spread the word, as simple as that. I know many of you are on social media, and of course every one of us use WhatsApp. Whenever we have our reels, whenever we have an updates that we want to share, please reshare that, make it reach as many people as possible. Please talk about Chinivar Foundation with other people. Right, so if somebody says that, okay, hey, look, this is a person that needs support, immediately bring Chinivar Foundation, talk about Chinivar Foundation. If you need any talking materials, feel free to reach out and I will provide that to you. Help us in organizing fundraising events. As you saw the budget, it's a mammoth that we want to achieve, so we need to organize fundraising events. Help us there. Provide in kind of support. You can donate food supplies, you can donate education materials or any other resources. And last but not the least, advocate, because this is a life of a child. So we need to make sure that our policies are really good and it brings in right social change. Please help in advocating in building the right policies around this. Please help us or keep us in check as well. And this is our ask. You have the website, please reach out to us through the website. You have the WhatsApp number, please reach out there. Instagram handle, Please reach out and follow us on Instagram. Subscribe on Chinivar Foundation YouTube channel. The email ID is on the bottom left corner. Write to us. WhatsApp number. Write to us. We are happy to talk to you, and we want to make sure that we bring all hands on the deck to make this venture that we have just started reach every kid that deserves support, and let's join together and treat every child as our own. Yeah? I thank every one of you for joining today. I know it's a Sunday and a Sunday evening. Thanks for making time and joining on YouTube Live and Google Meet. Again, apologize for the technical glitch in the beginning of the call. Please support us. Please guide us. Please keep us in check. Question us so that we can do a better job. Thank you so much. Thanks everybody. We are concluding here. Thanks for joining.